Hello everyone, GiftedSoul here back for another video, and this is going to be a pick a card reading in collaboration with a few other tarot readers, intuitives, and just overall gifted people. Their links will be in the description box below as well as their channel, so make sure you check them out. So there are 3 piles here before you. So this pick a card reading is going to be regarding blessings to be thankful for, or what you should be thankful for, blessings this Thanksgiving, things like that. And this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So this is in collaboration with myself, Celeste Simone Tarot, Mystic Star Magic, V-Love in Tarot, Alexi, your intuitive bestie. We also have Fairy Tales and Cocktails, Tanya Pizzolatto, Mamina Divine Starseed, Cosmic Empress 333. And I think that is it. Anybody that I did miss, if I did miss anybody, everybody's link is going to be copied and pasted down below in the description box. So in case I did accidentally forget to mention someone, they're still going to all be there. So keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only. It's not at all to substitute for any legal, financial, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life. We're all in control of our own destinies in the end. Also, make sure that you give this a like. This will help push the video out to more people. Make sure you check out the people that I'm doing this in collaboration with, and check out the insights that they have for you as well that could match up with mine, or could just be more in-depth guidance for you. If you like a personal reading or anything with me, all of that is going to be in the description box below as well. Let's go ahead and get started. Hello, pile number 1. So this is going to be a pick a card reading again in regards to blessings to be thankful for. So pretty much like a Thanksgiving type of theme here. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to start with the oracles in this particular one, and then we'll do the tarot. And this here is from V-Love and Tarot, as well as V-Love and Crystal. Same person, 2 different channels. She created this deck. This is the Autumn's Delight, and we are in fall, autumn season, whatever you want to call it. So definitely have to make use of this deck. I am a seasonal person, so definitely will try to pull out this deck around this time of year. So we have Embrace for the first one, and then your second one is Hypnosis. And I think I have her like the very first one made, so I think she's made adjustments, so there's certain cards and things that have been switched around, but it's pretty much the same deck. So you have Embrace and you have Hypnosis. So I feel like some of you could be trying to run away from something that is calling to you. I wouldn't use the word hypnosis in this case though, but it's some type of stuck energy, like something that you feel gravitated towards that you cannot pull away from. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to embrace that energy and not be afraid of it and not be scared of it. You're feeling like it's going to put you in maybe some type of hypnosis. And Spirit is saying that one of the things for you to be grateful for this particular season, especially, is whatever this is that is pulling you in, because it's going to help you with your energy. It is going to help you move forward somehow in your life as well. So just embrace that energy and don't allow it to cause you any fear or paranoia or anything like that. We have another V-Love and Crystals deck here, or V-Love and Tarot. Again, same person, 2 different channels. This is the Angel Heart Messages Oracle, and it says, you are being reminded to show compassion and sympathy. Consider assisting those who are less fortunate than you. So what also I wanted to say with the hypnosis and the embrace message is to embrace people coming into your life and those that are already in your life, and to have compassion, to maybe enough to put yourself in somebody else's shoes and just be more supportive towards people. Be thankful for some kindness coming into your life as well. Be thankful for some wish fulfillment as well with that number 9. And this could be for some of you within your finances. But I'm looking at the color green, but it also can talk about your heart chakra as well. So relationships, love, romance, friends, family members, just people in general. And we have sensuality. So it looks like a lot of this pile, and this is also another V Love and Tarot, V Love and Crystals deck, and this is the Eye Candy uh, Oracle there. But yeah, you're needing to step more into your empathic abilities right now and sympathize more with certain people, maybe working on acceptance and just remembering that everybody is sensitive to an extent. So, and maybe definitely being grateful for your feminine power coming out as well and using that to its advantage. Um, not having any regrets about being nurturing towards certain people or being kind towards certain people as well. So now this is Mystic Star Magic's deck, Mystic Sight Oracle. Um, and she is also a part of this collaboration. We have the Oath card. So I feel like this could be about you needing to keep certain promises to yourself, not necessarily to other people. Other people are coming up as well, but I feel like you are not being kind to yourself about something that you've set your eye on, a goal that you have wished to set, and you're kind of trying to break free from that promise, or you're trying to give up too soon on it. And I feel like you're needing to be grateful for patience in this particular aspect, um, and maybe even be grateful for you keeping your word, if that makes sense. Um, Yeah. And then there could be also somebody coming in where you could be thankful for like keeping a promise to someone else. Because again, a lot of this ties in with helping you to manifest and moving forward um, in your life. So even if like there's somebody you are you're needing to honor some type of commitment here to yourself mostly, but also to other people, and that's going to allow for more opportunities to come in for you to be thankful for as well. And this is another Mystic Sight, not Mystic Sight. Mystic Sight Oracle is this by Mystic Star Magic. And then you have also another deck of hers, and this is the Angel Feather Messages. So we have release, the past. Okay, I was reading this long. Release the past and move forward. So be thankful for your past. Don't have any regrets regarding your past, and maybe making some new promises moving forward. Um, Maybe you could be feeling like you're you're not releasing the past because you're feeling like you're breaking a promise to yourself by letting go of the past, either of a past situation, past relationship, whatever the case may be. In a reality, it is holding you back. Some promises are, understandably um, justified to break, if that makes sense. So don't stay stuck in something just because, or maybe you're making an excuse to stay because of some type of promise here that you've made to yourself or to another person. The Spirit is wanting you to be kind enough to break free from that. Show yourself kindness to break free from that, and even the other person, if there's another person involved, to break free from that as well. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. Okay, so I got some more Oracle to do, and then I will do, I'm going to do these Tarot first and then the rest of the Oracle. So, and this is a newer deck that I've added to my collection. And we have pretty much Rider Waite deck, except it just has a different backing on it. Basically, we have Ace of Wands. Being grateful for new inspiration. Using that inspiration to your advantage. Maybe this inspiration will help you to let go of your past as well, or the negative aspects of your past. Not everybody's past is just terrible, but you know, take it as it resonates. We have Page of Cups, a chance to be youthful, a chance to have fun, and to learn new things. Be grateful for that as well. And that I will say about all of the pages, regardless of what suit, whether it's the cups, the wands, the pentacles, swords, they all have that vibe of not knowing much, but there is an opportunity to expand your knowledge. So use that to your advantage as well. So let's see. And then we got some water and fire energy here: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Now, you don't have to be any of these signs for this reading to make any type of sense to you. Could be in other areas of your chart, the energy that you're in at this time, or maybe again you need to step into these energies. Okay, surrender to trust. Being thankful, I feel like that you will be able to trust people, and to trust your own inner knowing as well, and to trust that you can take action and choose the best beneficial decision that there is for you. I feel now I do see more. I feel like this is more people coming into your life that you can trust, because you got the kindness and you got embracing, which is telling you to accept. But then you also got releasing the past, which to me, that means that there are new people coming into your life. So you're no longer going to be hung up on, people from the past. And it's not saying to forget about them and to erase those journeys with those people, but it's saying to trust that there are other people out there that have your best interests at heart, and that are kind, and that are accepting. So you have trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So there you go. So, okay, we got release again. Surrender and release. Yeah, so you guys are going to be letting go of a lot. And you may not see this as something that is a good thing or that's going to help you move forward. You may see this as, oh, I really wanted a certain situation or relationship from the past to work out, but this is ultimately a blessing in disguise. So you're going to see more benefits from letting go and letting God, and letting the universe, whoever it is that you might believe in, and you're going to see more abundance that way. And this could also be about like releasing the need to have to do everything yourself. Let the universe do whatever it is that they're trying to do. Maybe, this could be about also letting somebody else be right. Releasing certain thought patterns. This could be really about anything. It doesn't have to be like a person necessarily. But to me, this is more so about you letting go and not giving up, but just taking a higher road and saying you're going to let whoever else deal with this right now, type of thing. I feel like there's a lot of help coming to you guys, and that's alone is to be grateful for. Um, Allowing other people to help you, so to speak. So we have Master Jesus, forgiveness. So, okay. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So, you in particular that could be watching this pile. Now, obviously, not everything is going to resonate with everyone in these piles and these readings. So, take what resonates. For example, half of it can resonate. Only a few messages here can resonate, but something here is for somebody. You just have to think beyond, what I'm saying sometimes. And, because I'm looking beyond just, the cards and their meanings. So to me, we're focused on forgiveness here with this card. And you could be holding a grudge towards somebody. And I feel like you're kind of wasting a lot of time and energy with that. You have the kindness card here again. So this is not saying to allow for somebody to get away with something or to let them do something again, or even to take somebody back into your life, because again, you got the release message all throughout this reading so far. And sometimes you just have to forgive people for your own inner peace, and you forgiving somebody or a situation could be what you need to help you gain new inspiration. And maybe if you're waiting for somebody to forgive you for something, I feel like you need to know that you have already been forgiven by whoever it is that you believe in. And for some of you, that could be Jesus. Um, and then others of you, there could be an opportunity um, for a deeper connection or a healing connection with a father figure, like your father, somebody that was like your father, your grandfather, somebody that you don't even necessarily have had to fall out with them, but you could be connecting with a father figure on a deeper emotional level, or maybe possibly hashing something out with them, and that is something to be grateful for as well. Or it could just be a more masculine energy that could, have a certain age gap between you and the other person. So, or between the other person. Okay, so let's see. And I do have, I don't know. Yeah, okay. I was looking for a deck that I wanted to pull some cards from in each pile. So we now have some more fire energy here. We have the Aries card here. Work through your feelings. And I feel like this is going back to the embrace message, needing to embrace your feelings and, you know, allow yourself to feel your feelings. um, Not working through them will keep you stuck. So there is going to be an opportunity um, to work through your feelings and to even be heard by somebody. It could be the father energy that we were speaking of a second ago, or it could just be a male energy here that could be a little older than you in some type of way, or more wise in some type of way. They could even be an Aries, or you could be one. Don't have to be. Again, could be the energy that you guys are needing to step into, or that you could be in right now. So, yeah, so that is something to be thankful for as well. And now, before I get to the fortune card, I want to pull a few cards from this deck, So Fresh and So Clean edition, the Rebel deck. Now, this one in particular doesn't really have many swear words, but there's one deck. The first Rebel deck is the one where it has basically there's cussing in every card, but in this particular particular deck there isn't, but there are some. So, and to me, this could just be like some tough love with these messages. Even if they don't have cussing in it, they still kind of come across that way. So we have your intuition is a superpower. Listen to your gut, it knows stuff. So your intuition is going to be at an all-time high right now. And that is something to be thankful for as well. If you're reading this right now, know you are loved, especially when you don't feel it. So again, I feel like this is about other people as well. Like I mentioned, like maybe about 10 times now in this particular pile. So there are people that love you whether they show it to you or not. And I feel like you're going to be feeling it and seeing it more physically than ever. I'm going to do two more here. We have friendships can be confusing. People have different roles in your life. Some relationships don't last. Learn from everyone. So that goes back to releasing your past. And let's get one more. Leave your leave your face alone. Breakouts happen. Your face will recover. Resist the pick. Okay, I don't even ever remember seeing this card in this deck, but again, there's like 100. I think there's like 112 cards in this particular deck. Yeah. And I feel like this is, with this, being grateful for flaws, whether physical or eternal, being grateful for flaws. Like it says, leave your face alone. So don't go getting any creams and all this different type of makeup. And, makeup is cute, but it can overcrowd your face. It definitely can create more blemishes and stuff like that. Um, some people use it to cover up things. And this could be in the metaphorical sense as well. Um, be you. Resist the need to pick apart your flaws. Be authentic. Be grateful that you are you. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So this is our last message for pile number 1. And we have the death card, a time of natural transition and transformation. So death card, this is pretty much the meaning, but also like if you get this in like a tarot deck, we're talking about endings, new cycles beginning, new beginnings starting, letting go of something old to get something new. And like it says, transformation and natural transition. So you're going through a transformation that is inevitable and that is meant for your current path right now. So that is something also that you could be grateful for as well. And like I said, this could be about endings as well. And so when we're talking about endings, we're going back to releasing certain things and releasing the past. That is a promise, that there's a promise for some of you, like the oath card that came out, that you're needing to let go of the past, or of a past person, and you're making the excuse that there is a promise that you have kept to this person or to yourself or a situation, and you don't want to break it because you want, for a part of you wants to stay stuck there, whether some of you may realize it or not. So, but that is what I have. Again, what should you be grateful for? What should you be thankful for? Blessings this Thanksgiving, however you want to see it. It's a bunch of different titles. Um, yeah, so make sure again you check out the readers that this is in collaboration with. I mentioned everybody's name to my knowledge in the beginning of the video, and they will also be in the description box below. So make sure you check them out and subscribe to their channels if you're new, if you're coming from them, from their channel. I appreciate you very much, and I hope to see you again soon. Make sure you leave a like and comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Pile number 2. So this is a pick a card reading in regards to what to be thankful for, or blessings to be thankful for, in collaboration with a few other readers in the YouTube community. Make sure you do check them out. All of the information, their links to their videos and their channel are going to be listed down below. So let's go ahead and get started. Dialogue. So this is for V-Love and Crystals, V-Love and Tarot, same person, 2 different channels. Autumn's Light Oracle. And then the second one is Strength. Okay. So what I'm seeing here with this dialogue and strength is one thing to be grateful for is that you are going to have an opportunity to, and I feel like I think I said this in a recent pick a card reading that I did, because I feel like I've said it a million times for some reason. But I feel like this is some of you going to have the opportunity to really like speak your truth about something. I'm seeing long conversations, um, more confidence when you speak, um, and just you being able to hold your head up high. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that good, but the way I have this set up, it's not. I don't. It's all discombobulated. So, but yeah. So let's see here. This is another 11 crystal deck. Angel heart messages. We have potential. So I feel like you're needing to be grateful and more understanding of certain potential and more understanding of your strength. Um, and not being afraid to talk about it with the dialogue, not being afraid to talk about your own potential and your own strength. Um, Especially when you communicate to other people. So we have your angels are helping you to see your true potential. Your work has just begun. You are here to make a difference. So that's what this card says. And then you have angel number 2020. And I'm more so focused on the two in this deck or in this card. And two can represent like relationships, partnerships, soulmate connections, things like that, harmony. Um, but yeah, I feel like for the most, and those are some things you could be grateful for as well that could be coming in, or maybe you have yet to realize that they're already in your life. So, but yeah, stop feeling like you can't share with other people your strengths, your talents, and what you feel like you have the potential to accomplish. It's not necessarily, I feel like you deserve to brag on yourself sometimes, okay? Um, because sometimes you just can't help it. Because you never know what a person has gone through. And this could be about you needing to allow somebody else to do the same thing as well, if not yourself, because you never know what another person has gone through to the point where, they could have had a lot of a lot of downs and a lot of um, failures and things that didn't go right. And finally they got there and they just want to talk about it and brag about it. Let them, because you don't know what they had to do to get there. So let them. Okay. And when you let them, you're going to have more to brag about too. Okay. You're going to have more successes. You're going to have more blessings coming your way. So when somebody is bragging on themselves, and me as a human, I've had to learn this myself too, because some people they do brag and they brag, but I understand now that they could have gone through a lot to get to that place. So that's one thing that pile number two here, and just people in general. I don't care what pile you're even watching at this point. Aside from this pile, if you decide to go to another one, that's something for everybody for the most part, but this is more particular for pile number two and it's coming out strongly for you guys. So we have fulfillment. So some things going your way, you feeling satisfied with something, content with something. I feel like maybe you should start indulging as well. When I see this, I see indulging. Cookies, and I don't know if these are actually Oreos. They could be like a mock type of Oreo or a knockoff type of thing. Um, but whenever I think of indulging, for some reason, I always think of Oreos. I don't know why. But have an Oreo cookie. Celebrate. Okay, so, and this is the Eye Candy Oracle by V11 Crystals, V11 Tarot. Um, Here we have Mystic Star Magic's Oracle deck. She's also a part of this collaboration, and this is her Mystic Sight Oracle information. So be grateful for the information that is coming to you. Maybe a need for you to do more research. Um, yeah, some information, some useful information coming to you. For some of you, directly from source, that is going to help you in some type of way. So this is another deck from Mystic Star Magic, Angel Feather Messages. Forgive, Archangel Zadkiel. So, in Power One, we also talked about forgiveness. If you want to go watch that, if you feel guided to, you definitely don't have to. But here we are talking about, first of all, I was talking about dialogue earlier, which here you have throat chakra energy with this blue here. Um, so you guys are definitely going to be working on that or needing to work on that right now. And this is you needing to, I don't know, I feel like I'm going back to the bragging thing. I feel like you feel guilty for that. You need to forgive yourself, um, because, well, really, there's nothing to be forgiven. So I feel like this is more so about self forgiveness for you guys. But then also, if you are looking for somebody else to forgive you, they have forgiven you about something here. And this could be information that you don't know. Somebody has let go of a resentment towards you. And that's something to be grateful for as well. You may or may not find out who it is, but just know that you have people that they have no, they hold no ill will toward you. Okay, so now we're going to get to this tarot here, and then we got more oracle, and then I'm going to pull some more oracle cards as well. So the high priestess, so your intuition, you need to trust your intuition, follow your intuition. And this is also something we kind of talked about in Power One as well. And this is also about more information being presented to you. This is about you possibly already knowing this information intuitively, and then it comes out physically for you to back up your intuition. You'll actually get to see this information come out or hear some type of confession or some type of information being actually revealed to you. You not just only having to rely on your intuition, you having the source. So of where the information is coming from, aside from your intuition. So, but yeah, the high priestess is talking about possible confessions being revealed, is talking about um, just inner knowing. So your intuition is definitely going to be, it could be high now, but it's definitely possibly going to get much higher or high if it's not already. We also have the Emperor, so you needing to take initiative, being a leader, stepping into your power, your authority, um, power, and being grateful for the chance to, and I feel like this is happening, a chance for that to happen is because you followed your intuition from this information that you have gotten from your intuition, as well as you finally having proof that this information is what it is. Like, you saw it intuitively, now you're actually about to see it happen. um and from there you get to take action on whatever that is. Okay, so now we have surrender to what is. So we're talking about kind of acceptance, which I feel like we also talked about in Power One. So if you want to, make sure you check that out. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change the situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So this is telling you to not try to change something. Um, just being grateful for something being the way that it is. Because if you had it any other way, you may not get what it is that you are hoping for, or you may have stuck energy. We also have manifestation. Yeah, you may not manifest as well. So part of the law of attraction anyway. But yeah, so your intuition high, manifestation abilities high, and you starting to notice that you're manifesting a lot of things that you've been looking for, that you've been waiting for. And I feel like this is because you started to take the lead in something. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce um, this name here, but we have life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Hmm. Hmm. So, what is it that you are passionate about? Is the question to ask yourself right now. And remember when we talked about dialogue, it's saying to express that driving passion, meaning to talk about it if you feel led to talk about it. Um, and then we have sensual and sexual powers are increased. Well, that is really just a part of human nature. So, and you're probably asking, well, what does this have to do with anything? It may have absolutely nothing to do with anything, but it could be saying that for, again, you could be grateful for those powers being increased as well for whatever reason. Because maybe it was low before and now it's getting back on track. Back on track. Okay, so we have Moonology manifestation cards. Think it through, New Moon and Gemini. So you could be a Gemini, have this in other areas of your chart, just the energy that you guys are bringing in. There's also fire energy in here too with the Emperor card, um, or at least that's how I see it. But anyway, so think it through. So I feel like with this could be about, again, the information that we were talking about before, that you're going to be gaining some type of knowledge about something, needing to think it through before you take action based on it. Yes, you do want to take lead with that Emperor, but you also want to kind of contemplate on it first before you make the move. um and this could also be telling you to think it through, um when it comes to the sensual and sexual powers, and also expressing expressing the love that you have, expressing the love that you have for a certain passion or whatever it is that it could be, and then before you kind of bring it up to people as well. um but I'm also seeing that this think it through gives you more time for something, a chance to figure out something before you have to come to a conclusion. Or I feel like this is about you not jumping to conclusions right away about some things, and being grateful for that extra time to think it through before you're taking action, if that makes sense. So before we get to this fortune card, we are going to pull about 3 or 4 cards from this Rebel deck. This is I think the second edition, so first and so clean edition. Um, and then let's see here. I hope I don't drop any of these on the floor, and I don't know if you can tell, but I am filming in the dark. So, because it looks a whole lot better with this device that I'm using. But let's see. You're kind of whoa. I didn't have to say that. You're kind of being boring. Try new foods, places, hobbies, music, and books. New stuff makes life thrilling. So be grateful for the new things coming into your life, not just people, but things. The opportunity to go new places, and just to see new sights. So being grateful for that. Okay, what is this? Your body kept you alive today. Don't obsess about imperfections. Love yourself unconditionally. So something similar came up also in pile one, if you want to take a look at that. So being grateful for you being what you are. So like I said before, being grateful or seeing things for what they are, basically. And this goes for yourself. Surrender to what is, especially when it comes to your own body and your own self. and appreciate the love that you have for yourself as well. All right. Don't drive others crazy. Only use 1 cup. Throw away empty containers. Pick up wet towels. Empty the trash. Hmm. So this is probably telling you to clean up, and not necessarily like in the literal sense, but like cleaning up your act, cleaning up. Um, I don't know. I feel like some of you have like, I don't want to say like a dark sense of humor, but I almost feel like you guys, some of you probably have strong language, and I feel like some of the people you encounter are kind of like very sensitive. I don't feel like this means, and for some of you, this could mean exactly what the card is saying, but I feel like this is telling you, because we talked about dialogue earlier, but I feel like for that, it was more so about you guys needing to not be afraid to brag on yourselves. But also, I feel like with this card coming out, dialogue is like the main source of your reading here. And to me, this goes back to that message. And I feel like this is about watching like your vocabulary. But yeah, so let's see. Rejection hurts like hell. Feel the ache, then pick yourself up and get back out there. You are resilient. So appreciate and be grateful for the way that you bounce back in certain things. And remember, rejection is protection. I'm always going to say that whenever I see the word rejection, for the most part, if I remember to, if I feel called to. But but yeah. So be grateful for, even if it doesn't seem like it's a good thing, but sometimes when you're being turned down from people and certain things, you need to be grateful for that because they're helping you for the most part. Trust me. So yeah, being grateful for a chance to switch things up, being grateful for a chance to find something better, being grateful for a chance to clean up your act or clean up in general in the literal sense, and being grateful that you are here today and that you do love yourself, because some people don't love themselves and that's not a good thing. And even if you are one of those people that don't love yourselves, you are definitely going to start to. And I hope that this message helps you start on that journey. Okay, so now we get to your fortune card here. The Lovers. Nice. So we have, there are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. So what this is saying, well, when we're talking about the Lovers card, we're talking about commitment. And it doesn't necessarily mean like love, a relationship of romance just because it is the Lovers card. But we're talking about two things, two people coming together and being as one. So this could be about some contracts coming to you. Obviously, make sure you're careful when you're signing things like that. But this is an opportunity to be linked with something that, again, maybe that's why you were rejected from something or somebody before, because now what it is that you're truly meant to be linked with is coming into your life. So, yeah, some type of commitment or contract is coming for you guys. Um, so, yeah, that is what I have for pile number 2. Make sure you leave a like. This helps push the video out to more people. Subscribe if you're new, and definitely make sure you go check out the other readers that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Their links are also going to be in the description box below. I wish you guys love and light. If you have come from their channels, thank you so much. I really do truly appreciate it. And if you are somebody that has watched my videos before, make sure that you go on over to them, tell them I sent you, and subscribe to those ladies as well. And gentlemen, we do have a couple of guys in our mix as well, so make sure you check everybody out. They're not in this particular collab, but they are in our group. But yeah, so that is what I have for you guys. I wish you love and light, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care. Hello, pile number 3. So this is things to be grateful for, blessings to be thankful for. I don't even know at this point what the title of this is going to be, but I'm thinking something along the lines of blessings to be thankful for. Again, this is a collaboration with a few other readers in a collaboration group that I am a part of. Their names are mentioned in the beginning of the video, and their links are going to be in the description box below. Make sure you check them out and subscribe if you haven't. If you are coming from their channels, I appreciate you so much and hope that you stick around and follow me for more spiritual related content. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So this is the Autumn's Delight Oracle by V Love and Tarot. And V Love and Crystal, same person, 2 different channels. We have Memento. And then we have Preference. And there's pumpkins in both of these cards. Which, by the way, I hope everybody had a good Halloween. It kind of, I don't know, as more years pass by, it starts to feel less and less like certain holidays. Like, it didn't feel like Halloween to me this year at all. But I hope you didn't hear that, because that was like a notification on this device, and I think it may have been like, pretty sure it was probably an order from this app. I don't know. But or an email one. But anyway, so we have Memento and we have Preference. And I want to start with the preference card. God, I cannot talk. With the preference card here. And I feel like this is, first of all, saying for you to be grateful for the preferences that you have. And not to feel like you have to switch it up just because other people want you to. Just because you feel like you have to for some type of reason, or just because it's not the norm in today's society. And I feel like with the Memento card, it's talking about possibly reliving something, or like keepsakes and things like that. I feel like it's more so about aha moments that are going to be coming to you that you are definitely going to be grateful for. And with the pumpkins here, to me, they talk about harvesting. So you guys could be in the midst of harvesting a lot right now as well. Whether you're noticing it or not, it is coming or it's already before you. So we now have another V Love and Crystals, V Love and Tarot deck. And this is the Angel Heart Messages by her. And this one is the Mastery card. We have your angels are helping you improve your creative talents. You are also being helped with upgrading your life. So I feel like because your preferences is different, and when I'm talking about preferences, I don't mean necessarily your sexuality. Take it as it resonates. I don't mean anything in particular. It's just whatever it is, it could be coming to your mind. But just preferences in general. But yeah, in choosing your preference and not anybody else's, this helps you with your self mastery. This helps you manifest more. This helps you be more powerful and more creative with the talents that you already possess. And this helps you to, again, upgrade your life, as the card is saying. So be thankful for that preference, because it is going to get you far. And then you have angel number 1003, and I'm more so focused on the 3. And to me, 3 is taking action, 3 is teamwork. And sometimes three can be an energy of a third party type of thing, but I'm not reading it that way in this case. But I am hearing the more the merrier. Um, and then I'm looking at these multiple pumpkins in both of these cards. So yeah, you are manifesting and harvesting a lot right now, or moving forward. So wow, more pumpkins, more pumpkins. Wow, and we are in autumn season, so you guys are harvesting a lot this season, this fall season. Look at this. We have, and by the this particular deck, the Eye Candy Oracle deck, which is also by V Love and Tarot in V Love and Crystals. But this deck is not a Halloween deck. It's multi-seasonal. So for these pumpkins to come up, and then you got pumpkins. Now this deck is more expected because it is, this deck, the Autumn's Delight Oracle, but this is the Eye Candy Oracle. So it's kind of no coincidence that these came up like this. So I know a sign when I see it. But yeah, so I feel like this is your season. Since this came up and we're in the season, this is your season that you're manifesting and harvesting what it is that you are wanting and needing for your life and for the greater good. So this is your season. So take advantage of it. We also have the Mystic Sight Oracle. This deck is by Mystic Star Magic. She's also a part of this collaboration. We have Blessed. Um, so yeah, you are definitely going to be blessed, and you have a whole lot to be thankful for. Pile number 3, for sure. Blessings upon blessings. And I don't know why. I'm pretty sure this is a feather, but from a distance, it kind of looks like a shoe. So I feel like this is to let you know to be grateful that you're not in somebody else's shoes, and to also be grateful that you even have a pair of shoes. I don't know why it's coming out like that, but so this is another deck from Mystic Star Magic, Angel Feather Messages. Mm. So I remember, and I'm laughing because that's literally the same word. Not only is this the same word, but both of these decks are different and they are by the same person. So shout out again to Mystic Star Magic, Mystic Sight Oracle, Angel Feather Messages, both on Etsy if you want to purchase them. Um, and I'm filming in the dark, so I cannot see the cards until I put them in the light on the device on the table here. So yeah, yeah. Angels are with you. So you guys, even if you're having a hard time now, you're about to come out of that and more than you think. You are blessed and protected, highly favored at this point. Even if it seems like you're not, this is your season. What did I say? This is your season. Wow. So now I have some tarot cards, and then we're going to pull more oracle after the tarot, um, and some more messages that I'm going to pull or shuffle on camera. So the Empress, being grateful for more creative power, being grateful for giving birth to something new, maybe even a new idea. The Empress can talk about pregnancy. So I don't do pregnancy readings for personal readings because that's just the ethics that I have chosen to go with, and it's just a lot to go on that. But collectively, if I'm doing a collective reading on my channel or something like that, I may mention it. But for some of you, you could be in getting that blessing of getting pregnant if that is what you want. And this could be with a child. It also could be with an idea. It also can be you and somebody else creating something together, or you creating something by yourself and just stepping into your feminine power and allowing that creative process to take effect. And this could be why you're getting so many blessings as well. The Empress is new and creative, fertile energy. So that's bringing in these things you're giving birth to, which is what I would call the blessings in this case. Okay. Temperance. Temperance is needing to detoxify, doing things in moderation, um, finding a balance, inner peace, things like that. And Spirit is saying watering your own garden. And this could be before you fill up somebody else's or before you fill up somebody else's cup type of thing. And I feel like you guys do have a right with these blessings to be selfish as well, is what Spirit is saying. You following the law of attraction is also what is getting you to all these blessings as well. So if you don't feel like you're blessed now, which you are, everybody's blessed every day. I don't care what you say. Like, um, you know, you're here, so you're blessed. Everybody, there is a blessing, but you guys are double blessed or will be. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world, and that's also what temperance could be talking about as well. Taking a relaxing break is and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. So being grateful for what nature has to offer, meaning maybe even going through more natural healing remedies, more natural, skin products and stuff like that as well. And I kind of think we talked about that to some extent towards the end of pile one. I don't know. It was one pile. I don't forgot now, but yeah, needing to take a break from something is definitely here with the temperance card, and then this saying to take a relaxing break. Spiritual growth. Yeah, so you guys are going to be grateful or need to be grateful for your spiritual growth, whether it was easy or hard. There was something that allowed you to grow, and even your perception to grow as well. And that's something to be beyond grateful for as well. So you guys are going to have, you could be even more spiritually inclined moving forward, whether it's you having intuition or realizing more psychic abilities or just understanding people on a spiritual level as well, or maybe doing more spiritual practices as well that's going to help you. Okay, so we now have the Shekinah sacred self. Unleash your spirit, back to spiritual growth. Express your gifts, back to I was thinking about another power for a second that we've already done. Express your gifts. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So this is talking about kind of allowing other people to see your true power. Stop holding back your true power from other people. Possibly, and back to, it says dance to the sacred rhythm of your life, and we're going back to talking about preferences here. I feel. So we also have step up and lead. I feel like all of these panels have something in common. It happened with my other pick a card reading before this one as well. So step up and lead. Pretty much, and somebody here could be a Capricorn, could be in other areas of your chart, just the energy you're taking on or may need to step in at this time. So you're needing to take initiative with something. And again, like I said, stop holding back with something. It could be regards to some type of preference here. And just be a leader, because that's what you're meant to do, especially with the spiritual growth thing. Everybody's spiritual journey is different, so don't feel like you have to have yours being the same. Do it your own way and set new trends with that. So before we get to this card, I want to get to 3 or 4 of these Rebel cards. So Fresh So Clean Edition, Real Insights, or Real and Raw Insight for Rebellious Humans. And again, this is I think the second Rebel deck. So let's see. What else is there to be thankful for? Okay. Fear equals feedback. There is fear that keeps you safe and fear that holds you back. Learn the difference. So being grateful for constructive criticism is what I'm getting out of that. Allow it to fuel your Empress energy, your divine feminine, your creative power. And don't allow it to discourage you. You miss them. Loss is really hard. Big hugs. Maybe needing to give yourself time to grieve someone. I'm not going to say like in terms of death, but like, well, not like literal death anyway. This could even be missing your old past self as well. If not like another person, maybe a job or something that it is that you are missing. But it's a blessing that it's no longer, or they're no longer in your life. Upside down. Self-development isn't for the weak. So we're talking a lot about self here as well, with the preference and sacred self with the Shekinah card, and self-development, your own spiritual growth. A lot of that is coming out. If you're comfortable or triggered, it means you're doing it right. Becoming a better human is always worth it. So being grateful for the self-development that you are having, or that you will have. Let's get one more. Don't suffer from FOMO. You aren't really missing out. So to me, this goes back to you miss them. So again, whether this was a job, a person, something that you are grieving over, and not death in the literal sense, no, but you aren't missing out that they are now gone. There's something better. Remember, you are beyond blessed. Remember those two blessed cards that came out. And you cannot make the stuff up. You cannot. Well, you could, but I didn't. So, remember those back to back. Okay, so that is what I have with that. And let's get to your fortune reading card, which is the last one. The Sun. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. So, yeah, beyond blessed. The Sun talks about happiness. The Sun talks about new beginnings. The Sun also talks about creativity as well, which we've talked about with the Empress already. So your future really is up to you, honestly. All of this amazing power, use it to your advantage. And that will create your happy outcome. And remember, the sun will rise again tomorrow. That's the one thing that I want to leave you guys with. So be grateful for that. So that is what I have. That wraps up this pick a card reading. Again, this was in collaboration with some wonderful readers, in which I will go ahead and read their names off really quickly again. I gotta pull up the picture on my phone. We have again myself. We have Celeste Simone Tarot, Mr. Star Magic, B11 Tarot, Karma Alexi, your intuitive bestie, Fairy Tales and Cocktails, Tanya Pizzolatto, Mamina Divine Starseed, Cosmic Empress 333. So those are everybody, or that's everybody, at least that's on the list that I have. There may be some last minute adjustments. I paused because I was looking at the set of cards over there thinking I forgot to do a pile, but I didn't. But anyways, make sure that you subscribe to their channels. Their links to their videos are going to be in the description box below. If you're already a part of their channels and you're coming from them, I appreciate you so much for being here. If anybody would like a private reading with me or anything, make sure you check out my Etsy shop or my website. It's always linked in the description box below, as well as attached to my channel profile picture or banner once you make it to my channel. I also create my own decks, and I also do sell physical products where I'm selling crystals, evil eye, protection, jewelry and things like that, candles and lip gloss and all that good stuff. If you are interested, I will try to remember to link that down below as well. So I wish you guys a lot of love and light. I thank you so much for stopping by and viewing this video. Please leave a comment, like if you enjoyed the video. It helps push it out to other people or to more people. And again, subscribe for more spiritual related content. So I wish you guys much love and success. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care.